Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. It's going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So I've already given you a top non-void champions list of people that you should 6-star and use in your gameplay all across the board. I'm going to do the same now for void champions. It's only right to do so. So let's start off again with rare champions that you should absolutely get in there, 6-star them and use them across the board. This is probably... it's definitely a top 5 rare in the game. I think she sits as number 1 in my tier list right now. She can literally be used anywhere in the game. It's Reliquary Tender. Quite a difficult name to say. So what have we got then? We've got a decreased attack on her A1. It's a small version decreased attack, but it's actually a reasonable chance delay. So when you see the rest of her kit and how strong it is, you realise that this is just an added bonus, but it's actually a genuine bonus. So if you're on a boss fight and you're trying to take on the dragon, for example, just having that decreased attack enables you to get through the fight easier, enables you to keep your team alive easier. So pretty decent A1, great A2. So she's got a full team cleanse, removes all debuffs from your team, and also places a continuous heal, the same type of heal that you get from a bad L, but only 1 instead of 2. You can book it down to 3 turns, which makes her viable for Clan Boss Cleanse champion. And genuinely brilliant ability. Could be good for the arena, great for dragon, great for spiders to cleanse all of those poisons off, great for ice golems to cleanse the freeze and to cleanse the decreased defense, etc. So brilliant, brilliant A2. And then A3, I think she might be the only rare that's got an ability as strong as this. Maybe there's others, I'm not sure. I can't think of one right now. So revives an ally on a 5-turn cooldown. If you book it out, I would definitely advise throwing books into this champion, and also fills their turn meter by 30%. So if you think about faction wars, you've got to keep people alive to get your stars, great for that. Think about dragon, you might lose one of your damage dealers across the waves, should pick them back up. Think about clan boss, you might lose one of your team, picks them back up. Really, really strong ability for a rare. So Reliquary Tender, number 1 rare, absolutely worth your time. Let's look now at the one probably everybody's aware of. Oh, wrong faction. The one I think everybody will be aware of, but still worth bringing out here. Coldheart. I call her Apothecary way too often. Coldheart is a brilliant, brilliant rare. I mean, probably the rare that's in the most endgame teams in the whole game. So, and it's all really because of her A3. So she's got an A1, Protac heal reduction, 4-hitter as well. Brilliant for Fire Knights. Brilliant move for Fire Knights. You don't necessarily need to book this up, but it does help. A2 can throw out poisons. The poisons all based on that heal reduction being on first, but still quite a nice A2. And it's a decent hitting AoE ability, so pretty cool for that. But the A3, what she's all about then. So she has got booked down to a 4-turn cooldown, an enemy max HP nuke. But it also drops turn meter to 0. Brilliant, brilliant ability. You only need to get her crit up to 70% because it's also got this element here. Extra 30% chance to hit with a crit. Brilliant ability. You can get your cold hearts hitting for 1 million easily with this move on something like a spider. I've got my cold heart in endgame gear and she hits for over 2 million on the spider with this move. Brilliant, brilliant ability. You want to just throw her in. Actually, let me just run through the gear quickly because it's important on her. Put her in an HP chest. Don't think about attack percentage chest. HP chest. Speed boots. Crit up to 70%. And then you just want to push crit damage as hard as you can. Make sure she's got accuracy. She will not drop turn meter if her accuracy is low. Put accuracy on her. So accuracy, speed, crit rate, crit damage, and HP. That's your 5 stats. And she will be legendary for your accounts. So let's look at the next one then. Next one is Bellower. Another great rare. So versatile. Can be your campaign farmer. Can be your dungeon nuker. Can be your dungeon stun champion. Can be an arena nuker. Absolutely, totally versatile. Early game, even suitable for clan boss. Not so much late game. But yeah, great champion. I still use Bellowers in my end game teams. I've got 2 Bellows, both of them fully booked up, fully built out. Brilliant champions. So block cooldown skills on the A1. That's actually an insane move. AoE block cooldowns. So what that means is that you basically put, you stop the enemy from using anything but their A1 for a turn. Really, really cool. AoE on A2 as well with a decreased speed. It's only the small version, but still pretty effective. And then AoE, decrease attack and defense on A3. This one's the small versions of both of those as well. That's his only kind of downside. But all of these abilities hit hard if you put crit and crit damage on him. If you want to forget about the damage, just put him in a stun set and he will be insane for your account. Great, great rare. Let's keep it moving then. Let's move on to some epics. There are other rares that you could call out, by the way, but they are the kind of top 3. Or maybe we'll just talk about one, which is a bit of a sideball one, really. Paragon. Paragon, void, rare, not actually that insanely good, but he is somebody that you can do cheese strats with. He can cheese strat Spider 19. He can cheese strat Nightmare Campaign because of this ability here. You don't even need him as a 60. You can literally get him to level 40, give him 200 speed, and book this down. If you book this down, you get it on a 2-turn cooldown. Basically, he can rotate, making himself unkillable 100% of the time. The AI is a bit dumb, and it will continue to attack him. Really, really useful. You have to do it on manual, but you can manual your way through Spider 19, which is one of the hardest stages in the whole game. And you can also manual your way through the last level of Nightmare Campaign with somebody else alongside him to do the damage. Great, great kind of cheese strat champion. So we're going to stay there then. Let's get into our first epic. It's going to be Madame Cerise. Brilliant champion, basically a legendary in epic form. One of my favourite skins in the game as well. A little bit tight on the old leggings here, but it's not her fault. She is insane. She is still in my plat level arena team, and she features probably as the highest or the most epic. What am I trying to say? She's the epic I see the most in Platinum Arena. That's what I'm trying to say. She has got this A3. That's what she's all about. AoE, remove all buffs from the enemies. Every buff they got, strips them. Then she replaces them with decreased attack and decreased defense for 3 turns. Huge, huge ability. Massive for the arena. Brilliant actually for clan boss. For like anything up to Nightmare clan boss, this works really well. If you don't have a counter attack champion, she's actually the best chance that you're going to keep decreased attack on out of any decreased attack champion in the game. But I'd only run her if I didn't have a counter attack because she doesn't hit very hard. That's her kind of weakness. She's also got this A2, brilliant for wave control, brilliant for the arena again, excellent for faction wars. She throws out attacks all enemy. She's got a chance to steal 1 buff from every enemy she attacks, 50% if you book her out. If she steals any buffs, your whole team get block debuffs. Brilliant move. She also places True Fear on any champion that she steals a buff. Brilliant move as well. A1 can throw a fear out, which again it's a really good debuff. And she's got a passive that at the start of her turn, she'll get a shield of 10% of her HP. When she's got the shield on her, she's got a 35% chance of placing a fear again. So tons of fears, mechanics, crazy abilities, to be honest. Absolutely crazy abilities. She's got the moves of maybe 2 or 3 champions rolled into 1 champion. Brilliant, epic. Let's go for another epic. Let's go for one of the most fun champions in the game. You can do shed loads of damage with this champion. Seer is a beast. You throw a bunch of buffs on your team. She will then strip all of your buffs and all of the enemy buffs. The more buffs she takes, the more damage she will do. This is what she's all about, this one ability here. You get her in something like a Relentless set, so she goes fast and regenerates this ability quickly. Or you partner her with somebody like a Renegade or a Prince Kaimar or a Painkeeper to get this ability back as soon as you can. And she will strip waves like you wouldn't believe. You can literally get to bosses in 20 odd seconds because she'll strip wave 1, strip wave 2, and then it's about your other champions to kill the boss. She's not a good boss killer, but brilliant dungeon crawler. fantastic in Faction Wars. Yeah, really fun champ. So let's go to another one who perhaps people wouldn't expect to see on this list, but I really enjoy using her. And that's Cardinal. Cardinal, bit of a niche pick. She has got one of the best abilities on her A3 out of any epic in the game. And this is what she's all about. She can be a fantastic arena champion for you. She can keep your team alive in faction wars. She can revive your team on waves if you're struggling and you don't have an arbiter yet. So she revives all dead allies, your whole team. Then she heals them, and then she boosts their turn meter to full. Insane, guys. She can revive 4 people at the same time, give them quarter of their health, and all of them then get another turn. Imagine you've got your whole team alive still set. She's basically revived them all, and then they're all going to go and get back to full health. Brilliant, brilliant champion. Very good base stats as well, so you can keep her alive pretty easily. All you need to do is get her fast and full of defense. I use her for endgame arena sometimes if I want to go with like an explosive attacking based team, but I can't get them to have a turn. I literally use her, let my team die, I let them come back alive, and then they one-shot everybody. Brilliant, brilliant fun. I do have a guide on her. It's worth checking it out because she is a beast. I'll link it up above for you guys to take a look at if you want to. Right, let's keep it moving then. So we have then got my first ever Void champion, Skullcrown. Skullcrown's beastly. She absolutely nukes teams down. She has got just an insane kit. A1's an AoE anyway. She's my campaign farmer and has been for about a year. I've had other champions which are legendary come in. They won't replace her. She's absolutely solid as a campaign farmer because all of her abilities are AoE. AoE, she's got. She will hit twice if the target still has more than 50% HP after the first hit. Brilliant ability there. And then she's got a slam on her A2. Will literally one-shot a whole arena team. She will nuke down spiderlings like crazy. It's definitely before level 15. And she's also got a chance with this to place Weaken, which is brilliant as well. It's the big version of Weaken. And then she's got a passive that makes her unkillable if she drops below 20% HP. So in the arena, as your defense, people come in and slam her. Doesn't matter. She'll take the slam, stay alive, and then she'll come back and hit herself. She brings a speed aura for the arena. Brilliant for an epic. And then she partners with Seer as well, who is another very good epic. So the two of them together, really strong. Okay, let's go on to the next one. I think she is... where is she? Demon Spawn. Yes, Umbra Enchantress. Great champion again. I do have a guide on her. It's worth having a look at. She is a beast. She's got this high defense. She's got 2 AoE hits. She is absolutely worth your books and leveling to 60. She can carry you through dungeon waves. She can slam arena opponents. And when she does it, so she's got 2 massive abilities. Block buffs on an AoE, which you can book up to 100%. So she'll throw out her block buffs. The enemy team then, especially with AI, will try and put their buffs up, but they can't. So they'll do nothing. And she then's got a second AoE where she throws it out. 100% chance to provoke if you book it out. And she becomes unkillable. So you've got 2-turn provoke on everyone. They're putting damage into her. She can't die. The rest of your team are killing people. And then to top this off, she's got an A1 that as she reduces health, she does more damage. So she reduces tons of health here. And every time she's going out and hitting back, she's hitting with a bigger hit every time. Great champion, and she does a ton of damage. Really fun champion. Okay, so we've got... let's move on to legendaries. Legendary number 1, part of a recent pull possibility. Not in here. Why can I never find her? Here, Sacred Order. Venus. Venus, the most versatile champion in the whole game. She has got everything in her kit. Poison on A1. Decreased defense and weaken on her A2. AoE basis. AoE HP burn on her A3. And then she's got a kind of partnership thing with Cupidus, which is quite fun as well. Massive HP in all battles aura. Literally got everything in her kit. Clan boss. Clan boss, wave control, arena. level 20 spider. Everything you need for any area of the game, you can build her to do it. Literally any area of the game, she can be built to be a specialist in it. Our only downside is her base defense. Everything else is insane. Good, I mean, insanely strong high speeds. Good base HP. She hits pretty hard as well, but not crazy hard. But yeah, great champion. Venus, one of the best in the whole game. Definitely the most versatile. Next one then, kind of, all of these are going to be insane, guys, obviously. But we've got Cefi, another one I don't have that I really want. The best support champion in the game, without doubt. Without doubt, the best arena champion in the game, but she can be used anywhere in the game as well. She'll carry you for everything. Unresistible sleep on her A1. Mental. She's got 3 of the biggest abilities in the game on an A2. Increased turn meter, block debuffs, increased defense, and increased speed. Everything you could possibly want. Insane on a 3-turn cooldown. So she can be used anywhere in the game. Clan boss, arena, anywhere in the game, guys. She's then got even more stuff going. Revive an ally, over half health, and full turn meter. It's just like bonkers. Places increased attack and increased crit rate on that ally as well. And then she's got this kind of passive that heals every time someone has a turn. And a chance to remove freeze and fear. Literally bonkers champion. Put everything you've got into this champion. She is insane. Right, let's go for another one. Similar type of champion, actually. Where is she? Yeah, Raglan. Raglan in a Bannerlords. Support champion again. Turn meter fill on her A1. A full cleanse on her A2. And she heals with that cleanse as well. And then a revive an ally with full turn meter and 3/4 health on her A3 on a 2-turn cooldown if you book her out. Mental champion. Big defense aura as well. Definitely, if you get a Raglan, book her up. Use her in pretty much any content in the game, and she's insane. Let's go for another support-based champion. Another one I don't have. I'd love to have. Krisk. Probably best spot is the arena, but he's insane anywhere. Brilliant in clan boss. Brilliant to control everything in the game. Insane for faction wars. He's got an AoE decreased speed on his A1. He's got an AoE on his A2, which also throws out ally protection and continuous heals for your team. And then he's got a full team AoE provoke. At the same time, he puts increased speed on your team and increased defense on himself. All of that's mental. He's got a mental passive as well. At the start of every round, he puts on a massive shield. And he every time he gets hit, he puts out a decreased attack, decreased defense. So he potentially can be your decreased attack champion for clan boss. Insane base defense. You can stack his defense up so easy. Mental champion in this game. 2 more then, guys. We have got ourselves a Warlord in the York faction. Crazy champ. Probably best in the arena, but just about anywhere in the game he's mental. A1, which extends debuffs. So similar to a Vizier, similar to a Bulwark. Basically, he goes in, hits with his A1, and can extend all of those debuffs on a target. He's got an A2, which shields your whole team and throws block debuffs on your whole team. Brilliant ability, great for clan boss, great for the arena. At the same time, if you ascend him, he heals your team as well as putting a shield on. So this can keep your team alive for a long time. And then he's got attacked all enemies, and if you book him out, 100% chance to put the enemy's skills on cooldown. In the arena, this is game changer. Basically, if you've got somebody with 3 or 5 turn cooldowns, he'll slam them right up to max cooldowns from the start. Mental ability. So let's go then with the last one on the list. One which everybody should eventually get and should absolutely invest in. I've recently done a guide on her. She is crazy in the game. Still in pretty much 80% of the top plat arena teams. She's got the 2nd best arena speed aura in the game. Brilliant base speed. Not the best, but probably top 5 or something. Good base stats as well. But she's kind of all about her A3. When she goes first, she's going to fill turn meter by 30% of your whole team. If your team are low on health, she'll heal them at the same time as well. And then she's got a 2nd turn meter fill on her A4. So and if someone's dead, she'll revive them. So she can revive them, get an extra turn, and then do her A3 straight after, filling everybody's turn meter by 50%. Massive amount. Does bring a bit of utility on her A2 as well, decreasing enemy buffs. And then she's got the big version of Weaken on her A1. So those things, it basically means that she's possible to be used in every single place in the whole game. It makes Faction Wars 21 the easiest to complete with this faction. Everything about a kit is absolutely bonkers and worth investing in. So guys, that has been my top Void champions that you should absolutely 6-star and invest in. Leave me a comment below. Have I missed any out? I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you all soon.